Hello from Dallas. We are only halfway through our journey and 6 hours into traveling for the day. If you consider what time we left our house.
It has been quite a journey.
It hasn't been bad at all. It was very smooth. Yeah. Everything went very smooth. It was fine. Okay, I wanted to show our beautiful hotel room in downtown Portland before we junk it all up for a week. So we have a beautiful king bed. I love this chair. That's my favorite color. Over here we have like a desk area with some more really cool art in my favorite colors. And TV. And this is a closet in a kind of cabinet dealy. There's a little mini fridge under here. And the bathroom is very nice. Oh, there's a full-length mirror. And then glass shower. And nice counter space. And I also thought it was cool that there's the dual flush options on the toilet. So, very nice. I'm excited to stay here. Finally. What? So we were able today to catch the Portland Saturday Market.
Yeah, man.
What did you think?
It's mind-blowing. I've never seen this many genres of food in one area in my entire life. And I thought Philadelphia had this blows it out of the water. I've never seen more Thai restaurants. We headed over to
So we got caught out in one of Portland's famous rainstorms today, but luckily we were pretty much finished with all the farmers market, craft markets. So we came back to the hotel and dried off, and now we are having dinner in the, what is the name of this place? The Original, which is a restaurant actually attached to the hotel, but it's like a cool kind of diner too. Yeah.
Diner.
So we have for appetizers, crispy cauliflower with arugula pesto, Oregon hazelnuts, and Parmesan cheese. And then this is the last of the
Korean wings.
Very crispy and smoky and good. And then we have a couple burgers coming. So overall, we are trying to keep it keto while we're on vacation. We're okay with cheating a little bit while we're on vacation. We had a couple of empanadas today at the market.
Arrest me.
But overall, I think we're gonna try to stick to the keto way of eating.
Or you can try to look harder because they're everywhere. Okay, that's fine. That's right. You just got off the train coming in from the area. So, all right, come back for another drink. Delicious.
Did they rest?
You went to the waterfall. Okay, you went out to Multnomah Falls.
It's genius too. You can't fill a bottle with it. You know, like you can't like.
Is that a good thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guy that put that bridge out there. His name is Simon Benson. He also put a pretty large-sized hotel here in downtown, the Benson Hotel. His is the namesake for all of these little fountains. We call these the Benson Bubblers. Not too many people refer to fountains as bubblers around here. That's kind of a northeastern thing. But the Benson Bubblers, named after Simon Benson, these date back to the year 1912. And this is one of the originals from 1912. How I know that, and it's over here on this side of the fountain, it says presented by S. Benson. A little plaque right here on the side, presented by S. Benson, 1912. There will be a number of other fountains that we'll walk past that don't have that little plaque on them, and that's because they were replicas made in the 1970s during the time of downtown's redevelopment. Portlandia. Now who she is, well, she's kind of like Liberty standing out there in New York Harbor. She doesn't really represent a person or a mythological female figure. She more or less represents a concept or an ideal. And in this case, if you look closely, this Portlandia is surrounded by our river flowing past. There's a forest, there's Mount Hood off in the distance, there's industrial tools, there's wheat, there's grain. She represents the bounty of the land of the It was at the time Fort Vancouver, which was a trading post and kind of a military outpost. All right, can I get over this light change? I think so. We've got traffic coming with 4 leprechaun community that had moved over from Dublin, Ireland, and took up residence in his park, his little garden. And for the course of the next 20 years, off and on, his articles told stories about the leprechauns and about Newlands Park. And so when he passed away, his family thought, well, we've got to keep Dad's legacy alive, or, you know, my husband's legacy alive for his widow. So they petitioned the city of Portland to call this an official city park. Newlands Park was eventually recognized in the year 1976 on St. Patrick's Day, of course, since he's an Irishman, as an official park. And when we get a light, we're actually going to be able to go out here and take a look at it. Now, this is open 24 hours a day, so if you don't get enough of the park, recognize
here's the park.
For those of you who have the better part of a week to come visit, don't walk past it. Hawthorne Bridge, beyond that is pedestrian and
Okay, so we just finished a, how long was that, 2.5 hour walking tour, which didn't really cover that much area. I think they said 1.5 miles of walking of downtown Portland, but it was very informative. And I think my favorite part was that the tour guide had like an architecture background, and so a lot of what he talked about was the architecture and also a lot about the history of the city and some little facts and tidbits. And after that we went to the Alder Street food cart pod, which is basically a parking lot with food carts parked all around the perimeter, so we could each get whatever we wanted for lunch. So I got Mexican, you're eating Thai, soup. I don't know why you chose to get a big bucket of soup to go.
It's the spiciest thing they make.
And after this we are going to be going to the Portland Art Museum, which is right behind us here, and check that out. I planned that for today because the weather was supposed to be rainy for most of today, although actually it's turned out to be quite a nice sunny afternoon, but we know now that that could change at the drop of a hat, so who knows, it might start raining in a little bit. This one is called Seal Plus Penguin Forever, and the whiskers are made out of actual cat whiskers. So some of these baskets are from 1890, and some of them are from the 90s and 2000s. Portland Art Museum. I really enjoyed it because I felt like it wasn't super crowded, and I don't know if it's because it was Mother's Day but I would just assume like on a rainy day, a lot of people would want to go to the art museum because it's indoors. That's why we came today. And it really was not super crowded at all. So I really liked it. I liked the layout of it. And there was a lot of cool stuff and a lot of good like local stuff and Native American stuff too.
Transformation mask. I had a pair of 6s. I had 9s too, or 8s. I had 8s.
So this is your first time eating steelhead, which was recommended as a
And my first beer
Oregon.
in 6 months.
This is an Oregon type of fish, steelhead.
Oregon, Columbia River, I guess freshwater fish.
And how is it?
They said it's very similar to salmon, and it is. And this is pepper crusted. Some kind of glaze is involved as well. It is absolutely unbelievable. I am pairing it with a Black Bear Double X Porter.
So we figured out where our hotel room is because you can see this mural from it. So it's this one, second row down on the far right. That's our room. We figured it out because you can see
we left the curtains open.
this mural. We know because we left the curtains open. Of our planned exceptions to the keto diet. We are at Blue Star Donuts. This is the passion fruit and cocoa nib donut that I chose. This one is blueberry bourbon basil. And then this one is orange olive oil. So we are about to dig in. Have a bite of this.
Alright, have a bite of all of them. Okay. Oh, geez, that's okay. All right, I'll help out.
Here, have a bite.
We're gonna walk these
I'll have a
carbs
bite of
up.
yours.
And then what's this again?
Passion fruit and cocoa nib.
That's unbelievable. Wow. The glaze and like you haven't eaten it the night before. It's really sticky. I wouldn't want to hold this in my hands.
Yeah, like purple stuff all over your face.
Like camera. Oh my god.
Even though we're trying to keep keto this week, this is already part of the plan.
Yeah.
And we just have wolfed 2.5 donuts already. But I think it's worth it. And I was worried that I was gonna feel like sickeningly sweet and like overwhelmed. And they're really not. The donuts here, even though it was sweet, like mine was like, we both got kind of fruit-based ones. They are not sickeningly sweet. They taste natural. The flavor balance is very good, and the donuts are like the nice, thick, soft. What did they say this is called? It's like a French name for this. No, there's like a name for this type of donut.
I can't remember.
Whatever it is, it's not like a cakey donut. It's like a thick, rich kind of donut. So I feel like it's worth it. I remember now. It is a French brioche dough.
They used to build back in the 70s were built for adults. They don't make them like that anymore because people could drown, but they've got huge swimming pools, huge jets. We're going to go past a huge fountain for adults, and people at once could drink out of them instead of just one. They'd have to wait. The new one have one bubbler, and so if you see one that just has one, you know automatically it's new. However, there are about 3 or 4 that are new but made to look like they're old. That was before the city got the memo from Simon Benson's grandkids to cut that out. How do you tell the difference when they look just like this but they're new? This is where you're going to really tell. it says right down here, and only on this side they can see it, especially if you're sitting down. It says, presented by Simon Benson in 1912. So if you see that, you know that this is one of the 20 originals, and you know there was a Voodoo Donuts got super famous in the last 13 years. Guys, they've been on the New York Times, the Travel Channel, the Food Network. They've received $40 million worth of free advertising.
So we finished our Portlandia tour, Secrets of Portlandia, which actually had nothing to do with the TV show Portlandia, but it was a really good tour. And probably my favorite part was the fact that we went to a lot of the same places as the tour we took yesterday, but we learned all different facts about them. So that was really interesting, and the tour guide was really fun. And then we are now at Pine Street Market, where we just had lunch. So Pine Street Market is like mini food court versions of other restaurants that are around town, so you can kind of like sample from other restaurants, which is cool. We are about to ride this up the side of a mountain. Go by Tram. You can tell when the weather is nice in Portland because everyone rode their bikes to work. Here comes our ride.
There we go. Do you fully see the wall?
Incoming! What did you think of the tram?
Tram was amazing.
Yeah, you want to ride it again?
Yes. That was really interesting. And
It was
moves,
fun.
It moves a lot faster than you
It's
think.
very fast. It's only 4 minutes across the whole mountain.
It's like a fast ski
And in the middle, they say, watch out, the car might shake, and then it shakes. And everyone said, woo! And the views are beautiful. Worth the trip up.
$4.55.
Yeah, $4.55 per
person.
adult. Good deal.
Insane. Very nice.
taste, dunk your spoon in the cool water at the top of the tray.
Okay.
That will serve two purposes. One, it'll cleanse your spoon so you're not moving any flavor from bowl to bowl, but also cool your spoon down a little bit. The bowls are very hot,
Yeah.
so just don't pick them up and drink out of them for about 5 minutes, but then go crazy with them. The cards and the jars in front of each one correspond with in alignment with each bowl, so you get a little bit of information on the origin and a little bit more information on kind of why we chose the number, some fun tips.
So we just did a tea flight at Smith Tea Room.
Yep.
Stephen Smith Tea Maker in their tea room. And
Yes.
now we have our drinks to go. So you got a nitrous push
Nitro
chai,
push chai.
and I have Baidu
Oh yeah, Baidu something.
I forget what it's called. It's a Middle Eastern drink. It's topped with rose water. It's delicious. It tastes like perfume. Very good.
It's phenomenal.
Japanese whiskey, $80.
Where are we eating?
We're at the Little Bird restaurant, cafe, bistro.
I think it's Little Bird Bistro.
Little Bird Bistro. It's one of the best short I've ever seen. It's beautiful. The negative space, it's gorgeous. I can't even believe it.
It's very good use of negative space in that chalk art. Well, you're not a chalk artist.
I'm not a chalk artist. Vacation.
I'm gonna pan over your dinner.
Sure.
I love how those radishes are cut.
Yes.
Here's where we had dinner last night at Little Bird.
Best Motion, Stephen Colbert intro.
Say hi. So we're having brunch today at Tasty and Alder, which we tried to have dinner at the other night and gave up after a long wait, because there was a long wait to even put your name on the list for a table. And we learned that people come early before they open to even put their name on the list. So today we came before they opened this morning and got in line, and we were still one of 3 parties that was seated right when they opened. And more people are still showing up now. They just opened.
I thought something was up there. That ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. Bread, watch out.
So this is the Portland penny. We learned about this on a tour. 2 guys wanted to name the city after their respective cities that they came from. One was from Boston and one was from Portland, Maine. And they flipped a coin, and guess who won? The guy from Portland, Maine. Which is it the largest bookstore?
It's got to be one of them.
It's probably one of the largest bookstores in the country, if not world. It's an entire city block, multiple levels and rooms. It's all color coded. The craziest part is it's kind of like a maze, I feel like. There's different stairs that come out of different ways, so you could easily get lost in here. Although I think if you just keep following the colored signs, that will maybe eventually lead you back. this is Union Way, which is a little mall of a hallway with all local businesses in it.
Burn lemon. That actually sounds really freaking good. Again, ginger syrup. Wow, look at the sake mash. What? Heroin. Oh, heroin. Habanero roll, right?
Habanero roll, yes.
Yeah.
Tuna belly.
Sounds like a market.
I love how they served it up.
Yes.
So we've been on the light rail, the trolley, the streetcar, the air tram, and now the bus. So we came to the meat market in southeast Portland, which we thought was going to be a really cool place to get meat and bee related products, and then it turned out to be really sad because it turns out that they actually make beehives and they're going out of business because they didn't have enough product to meet demand this season.
Rips it off the table.
That deserves it. This is one of our planned cheats. We're at Salt and Straw Ice Cream. And the flavors here are amazing.
Off the charts. Off the charts. I went with the pear and blue cheese and honey lavender.
And I have sea salt and caramel and a ricotta, I forget what it even is now, wildflower ricotta, some kind of cookie. It was awesome. It was the first one I sampled and the one I knew I had to go with.
This is the biggest cheat I've done.
We are at Helium Comedy Club in Portland, which is hilarious because my husband has performed at Helium Comedy Club, the original one, in Philadelphia many times.